Hello everybody. Welcome back to another video. In today's video we will be discussing the best raid build for each level in Fallout 76. So there will be a 50 and up, there will be a 250 and up, and a level 500 and up. So you guys are definitely going to want to stick around and see how they improve. But yeah guys, let's get right into the video. Alright, so before we get into showing you guys the builds, I just kind of want to give more backstory on so you guys know what to look for. So this the 50 and up will have no legendary perk cards on it, and because I figured most level 50s will not know what legendary perk cards are, let alone have them to be able to level up. Secondly, 250 will have a bit perk cards, but obviously not leveled up nearly as enough to max it out. And then 500 and up will be the best build with the best legendary perk cards to use while running the raids. So yeah, but let's get into showing you guys the level 50 and up perk cards first and foremost. Alright guys, so this is the level 50 and up raid build. These are where all the special perk cards go, as you can see. And then if we get into where all the perk cards go, this is what we're looking at. So you can see that we have some areas that are smaller than others. That's because we have to substitute some like nicer things for some of the things that will help us do more damage. As you can see, no legendary perk cards, so don't worry about that. But yeah, guys, we're going to want Bullet Storm, bringing the big guns, locked and loaded, because we are going to be using weapons that have a high ammo capacity. Alongside of like Endurance, where it's going to help us stay alive. So like Bullet Shield is very important to help us stay alive and is going to give us more defense. Same with Life Giver. Strength in numbers and Tenderizer, of course. Power User, good with Salt because of the buffs we will be taking, and Agility for the Onslaught stacks, and just like Crit Savvy and stuff like that. But yeah guys, let's go into the guns that we will be using while running the raids with this build. Alright guys, so the first gun that we will be talking about is the Gatling Plasma. This is a very good gun because you can loot this off of enemies' bodies while running around in Appalachia. You can also find the plans at different vendors, but it is going to be very expensive, so I suggest looting this off of a body if you have the ability to. These are the current mods, and as you can see, we do not have any legendary effects because I'm assuming people at level 50 are not going to be able to really craft legendaries. We would want like Furious, Rapid, and VATS optimized, stuff like that, maybe even two-shot, but you guys probably do not have the ability to, so that will be left for the 250. But yeah, this is a great option. Another option is just the standard minigun, guys. This has always been an amazing weapon to use, especially at low levels. Ammo is super easy to find. The damage is pretty damn good. But this is the mods we will be using with the gun. And the last gun we will be looking at is the Pepper Shaker. I'm going to put a big asterisk on this one though, guys. You can only use this if you have somebody who can craft it for you, or if you can craft it yourself. The plans are only learned from Graham's Meat Week. So that only happens once a year, sometime in the summer. So getting this is kind of difficult unless you find somebody who can craft it. But yeah, the main gun we will be focusing on is the Plasma for right now. But let me show you guys the power armor that we will be rocking with. Alright, so the power armor that we will be using is the Excavator Power Armor. Again, we do not have any legendary mods. I suggest you guys just having random legendary mods for right now. Anything would be better than nothing. But yeah, guys, I'm not going to be rocking with them because I want to show you how good this build is even without legendaries. But yeah, so we will be using the Excavator Armor. You can get the mods from different train stations. I strongly suggest these. We got for the chest the core to help with the AP regen, helmet, internal database for intelligence. It does not matter for the left and right arm because it is all melee. But we also have the cooling vents for both the legs to help us uh, preserve on our power on our fusion core. Sorry, because we can go through fusion cores pretty dang fast if we're not careful when we're using VATS in the raids. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm going to show you quickly the buffs that we will be taking in this, and then I will show you guys me using this stuff in the raids, for example. So, talking about the buffs, we will be using the same mutations for every build, no matter what level, but we got Adrenal Reaction, Bird Bones, Carnivore, Eagle Eyes, Egghead, Herd Mentality, Marsupial, Scaly Skin, and Speed Demon. Now, Carnivore, you can switch out for Herbivore if you want to do more crit damage. Carnivore is very good for having more AP. But these are the mutations. These will stay the same no matter what. And if you're a level 50 and you're not sure how to get the mutations, by completing the raids is an amazing way to get these. So just by completing them, you will get them, and they are permanent as long as you have starch genes on as a perk card. But for the aid that we will be taking Psycho Buff. Psycho Buff is amazing for just damage overall and the stats it brings alongside it for 3 minutes. So we will take this whenever we need to do more damage inside the raids. We can also take some Nuka-Cola candy to help our AP and Company Tea. You should be able to find Company Tea at other people's bases. A lot of people give it out or have it unlocked so you can just go up and grab it. Same with the Nuka-Cola candy. You should be using these two at minimum. But yeah, guys, let's go and show you what this can do inside the raids. Right, now we got the power armor on and we got the gun in our hands. So now let's show you guys what this can do. So you just press the button and wait for the big boy to come up. You can shoot down here if you want to do a little extra damage. But yeah, let's take our buffs while he is popping up. So we take our Psycho, and we're going to take our Stew, or our TME, I'm sorry. And then we're going to have Candy, and we just have to shoot the back of his body right there. Just like that. And then when he turns around, we will be ready to defend. It's not the greatest damage, guys, but don't forget that this is a early level build. But yeah, now we can switch on to the stomach. So around a 500 damage with Bulletstorm stacked up. Not bad, not bad. So now, guys, let me show you what this can do against the snake. Now, just a reminder, guys, this is a lower level build, so we're not going to be doing crazy amount of damage, but we will be staying alive. That is the most important. We will need teammates that can help us achieve this to completion. But yeah, let's take on the snake. Barely does any damage. There's a little bit more, but we can still hold strong with it. Just like that, guys. That is the level 50 and up build. So guys, now let's talk about the 250 level plus build. These are the perk cards and the perk card slots that they go to. And here are the cards itself. Now you can see most of it does look similar to the 50. We just added some more legendary perks. So I'm assuming you guys could probably get away with like more down here. These are max, so that's why I'm just kind of grouping everything in. And taking one of the team is probably not maxed either, but this is a very good one because it will help you do more damage. But yeah, so this is what we got on here. And we have just more into strength, as you can see. To help us do more damage, we got more into perception for awareness and science to help us do more energy damage. And we got crit savvy and better criticals. As you guys can see, this is going to help us do more damage the higher level we get. But yeah, let me show you guys the guns and the power armor that we will be using. So the power armor that we will be using is the XO1 power armor. You can get this power armor by completing the quest to get in to become an Enclave General. Sorry. And you get this by just looking at one of the terminals, but you must become a general first. But yeah, this is a very good power armor to use mid stage of the game. These are all the legendary perk cards we will have on it. As you can see, we will have Overeaters, Powered, and Through Hikers. And we probably will not have 4 stars yet, so that is why I do not have that on yet. Maybe we do, maybe we don't, but I would suggest saving your 4 stars until we get to the final um, power armor that we will be using. But yeah, guys, this is what we are using, along with cooling vents on the legs to help us, and gimbal braces, stuff like that. But this is the power armor, and I will show you guys the guns we will be using now. Alright guys, so the guns that we will be using are an Elder's Mark, because we probably have gotten that from the Beast of Burden event. If you have, this is the Elder's Mark I suggest using. Maybe we don't have the Prime Receiver, so let's just ignore that. But everything else should be able to have been gotten this far into the game. This Elder Mark is going to be very nice. And the other gun that we are going to be using is this. I'm going to put another big asterisk on this because this is determined by how much reputation you have to obtain. So once you get full Raider reputation, you can unlock this gun, or you maybe got lucky and bought it at Minerva's. But yeah, this is another one that we can be using. I just have a big asterisk on it again because some people do not have it unlocked yet. But yeah, let's show you guys what these things can do in the raids. All right, now let's show you guys what this build can do against the Guardian. So again, just push the button. Let's take our buffs. As you can see, we are taking almost no damage. So this is very good just to stay alive. And then we're doing around 2,000 damage per shot there. So that is extremely nice. Yeah, onto the snake. Alright, now let me show you guys what this build can do against the snake. So, we just run forward, take our buffs again, and we can take on the snake. As you guys can see, we're doing almost 700 damage per shot. And this is all achievable by level 250. You may have to look for some things here or there, but this is all definitely achievable per card wise. So yeah, there we go. Now let's show you guys the last build. So if you guys made it this far into the video, send me a Athens text on Discord without saying anything else to anybody, and you can win your own free bobbleheads. If you guys are interested in joining the Discord, just go down there. It should be linked in the description. But yeah, Athens, and you can win yourself some free bobbleheads. Alright, last but not least, guys, we have the 500 plus level raid build. This is where all of the special perks will be in. As you can see, we have a lot in luck and strength. But here we go. Let's get into it. These are the perk cards that we will be using alongside of the legendary perk cards. Now, at this point, you may not be max, but you should be pretty close to max. So you can take out some of these cards that I can go through. But this is what the legendary perk cards we will be using. If you guys are not max, you don't have to use Suppressor. Maybe you can take out Reflector, stuff like that. Maybe Bandolier. You just maybe have to scrap more often. This is not for running around in Appalachia. This is mainly for the raids, guys. So you will not have, or you will be high weight, just so you guys know. So you will want to try to always get low as possible. But yeah, let's get into the power armor next and show you guys which power armor we will be using. Alright, so the power armor that we will be using is the Vulcan power armor, which is only obtainable by completing the raids. So if you guys have not done any raids at this point, you should probably do that beforehand. Maybe look at a different build power armor. But yeah, so this is the power armor that we will be using. We have Overeaters, Intelligence, Through Hikers, and Limit Breakers. So Intelligence, because that will give our energy weapon, our Gauss minigun, more damage. And we have Gimbal Braces on the arms and calibrated shocks on the legs. But yeah, guys, this is the power armor that we will be using. In my opinion, it is one of the best just for its AP regen and the fusion core durability. It is super nice to run around with. Our chest will also have a jetpack before I forget. That will help us in the force stage. But yeah, so let me show you guys our Gauss minigun. Now finally, the gun that we will be using is the Gauss minigun, which is only obtainable by having max Raider rep, like I said earlier. But yeah, this gun is very, very good. It is probably one of the best guns in the game right now. So, with that being said, these are the mods and legendary mods we will be running with. We have Furious, Rapid, VATS Optimized, Pinpointers, the Penta Barrel, Tesla Coil Compactor, and Gunner Sights. You can swap out Furious for Two-Shot. Two-Shot is very, very strong at the moment. And maybe even explosive. Two-shot explosive VATS optimized pinpointers could also work very well right now, but this is the one that I am running with. So let me show you guys this build in action. Alright, now to show you guys what this build can do in the raids. So we'll activate it and then take our buffs. We're just activating Bullet Storm with this. Right. As you can see, we do an incredible amount of damage just to his body. Now let's show you guys what this can do with the snake. Alright, now let's show you what it can do against the snake. So again, just gonna take buffs and see what it can do. As you can see, almost 1,000 damage per shot, and it cripples very easily. This is a great weapon to cripple the enemy with, and a great build to cripple the enemy and snakes. So yeah, that is the best build I suggest using for the raids. Alright, with that being said, guys, that's about it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I so very much so appreciate it. If you guys think I missed anything, please let me know down in the description, or I'm sorry, down in the comments section. If you guys would like to join the Discord, that's where you can find in the description. And alongside my TikTok and my Twitch streams, I am always live Monday through Friday. Come hang out, come say hi, come run raids. I don't know. I love running raids with the viewers, and I love helping you guys out. If you guys need anything, builds or anything like that, definitely come check it out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I will catch you guys next time. Y'all have a great rest of your day. See ya!